So about a year ago, almost exactly to the date, we picked up a new shell of a Clio. Took me about 4 or 5 months to build it. Yes, I know. What am I getting myself into? So, meet the LADA, the gym ladder, as I called it. Yes, it's basically a shell in a fairly good condition. Unfortunately, due to the world situation, I'm not able to bring the one that I actually bought in Moscow. So we're gonna start with this. I don't even know what to say to you guys. It's red. It's rusted in places, but we have some repair panels, but none of it is actually important because the whole thing is going to be carbon and we're only going to use the top part of it. And I can go and on and on and on about the plans and everything. The basic ones you heard before, what I said, it's going to be Audi TT underneath with everything else custom and the best way I know how to ruin it. But yes, I am quite pleased, and it's a weird really feeling because being born there and being sort of a LADA man. My first car 20 years ago was a LADA.
Вот прекрасно, фритрейсинг на белых дисках. Это не 1.3, 1.5, это так, чтобы думали. Отсек. Фильтр, электронное зажигание, распорка, провода. И там внутри кое-что. Карбюратор. Ручка КПП. Педальки. Тахометр. Спарковские ремни. И вся такая комитет.
And seeing it now brings back all these memories and stuff like that. I'm sure when it's back at the base, I'll sit inside and make choo-choo noises, sort of pretending to drive it. But yeah, I am chapped. So let's load this thing up, take it home, and then I'll run you through some ideas. So here we are back at base, and I don't want to make this video very long. I just want to run through a few ideas what I have. I mean, the car is in a really good condition. It obviously came with a lot of different spare parts and lights and all that, even a spare wheel. There's a few rusty spots, but that's not a problem at all because all the panels are going to be pretty much removed and replaced with carbon, obviously. There's a few sort of places here and there, but because we're not restoring the car to its original glory, we're not too worried about this. All of this can be literally, doesn't even need to be welded in most cases. You literally just sort of fill it in. As long as it's smooth, to take a mold off, it should be absolutely fine. This is probably the worst part, but I'm sure I will be able to literally just fill this spot either with filler or something. That should not be a problem. Okay, that doesn't. I actually forgot which way does this open. As you can see, empty. There is no engine, which means that I don't have to spend time taking that out, nothing. So it's literally almost ready to be chopped. I'm not 100% sure how I'm gonna do this yet. Ideally, I need a lift, but the idea most likely will be to take sort of like that, and then anyways. So here's the LADA, and no, I did not make any choo-choo race car noises inside. And this is what I plan to use as a donor. This is a Mark 1 Audi TT. Still has an engine, still has a gearbox. All the interior is pretty much trashed, but we are not worried about that. So the idea, and I'm not 100% sure yet. I mean, this is, all preliminary plans. Literally, the floor pan, suspension, everything is going to be Audi TT. Makes it a lot easier because the plan is to put a K24, naturally, because we know K24 now, sort of, with a DSG gearbox. Yes, they're heavy, but it's a cheap man sequential because I'm not buying another one unless somebody wants to sponsor me with a gearbox. So that is basically the plan. But again, none of it is confirmed. First, I need to most likely chop everything of this car basically the top part. So all the panels, the roof, everything needs to come off, engine, the gearbox, all of that needs to come out. So that needs to be a rolling underneath floor pan, in effect. And then we chop the top of the ladder, and then we try and marry them together. If that is successful, then we can start thinking about the running gear, the engine, the mounts. For the engine and the gearbox, we're going to be using super drivetrain solutions in South Africa. As before, brilliant system, tried and tested. The adapter plate for the K20 K series, so he does a lot more than that, but we will be able to run 4-wheel drive system on this thing. So yeah guys, I think this is going to be a really interesting project. If you want to follow it, don't forget to subscribe, like, share, tell your nan, your sister, your dad, anyone, everyone, because this is going to be absolutely incredible. 4-wheel drive TT with a LADA top. Obviously all carbon, plenty of power and everything, but for this we definitely need some sponsors. So if you know somebody, or if you are running a company, or if you are a major CEO of some conglomerate and you really like my ideas, what I do, and you really want to support me, then I want to hear from you, obviously. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.